Hopefully you just watched the 3 reasons why Old Town Square in Fort Collins sucks. Because now we get to talk about the 4 reasons why Old Town Square in Fort Collins is my favorite place in the world. I've made it pretty clear over the last 100 or so videos that I love Fort Collins, and specifically I work down in Old Town Square in Old Town Fort Collins, and it is my favorite place. So this video is going to detail to you 4 of the reasons why Old Town Square in Fort Collins is my favorite place. What's up everybody? My name is Patrick Soukup with Soukup Real Estate Services here in Fort Collins, Colorado. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing if what you're looking at doing is learning everything there is to know about Fort Collins, eating, sleeping, playing, working, or spending time in Old Town Square. And if at the end of the video you've enjoyed the content, give it a thumbs up, comment, engage, maybe even share it. And as much as I like making these real estate videos for YouTube, we like more working with buyers, sellers, and investors for all their real estate needs for everything here in Fort Collins and Northern Colorado. We are licensed real estate brokers here in the state of Colorado. So give us a call, text, email, you name it. We've got your back when it comes to everything here in Fort Collins. So without any further delay, let's jump into today's video, my 4 favorite things about Old Town Square. Enjoy. Alrighty, so let's again jump into some honorable mentions, which are gonna have to be the trolley in Old Town. It is gonna be coming through. It spends most of its time during the spring, summer, into the fall. Does not operate during the winters, but it will take you from Old Town to City Park. It's about a 20-minute ride, 20 to 30-minute ride, and you're really gonna enjoy some really kind of nostalgic feels with you and the family. Which then leads me into the historic buildings of Old Town Square. Again, we've talked about it in the past, but Old Town Square buildings, or the buildings in Old Town, were used as inspiration for Disneyland. And they are pretty beautiful. The historic firehouse building, or where Little Bird, if you want to go have some coffee and see the exposed brick with some sandstone built in the early 1900s, this is the place where you want to go, and it's just really beautiful. The architecture is phenomenal. So the historic buildings in Old Town are something that you're going to want to spend time just really enjoying. From there, Old Town is extremely clean. Really, it takes pride in how clean it is. From the medians to the sidewalks, Old Town and Downtown Development Authority takes very great pride in the plaza that it owns and operates. Gets it power washed 1 time a month, and then as needed as well throughout the different areas after big events and to-dos. So the cleanliness of Old Town is really, it just can't be beat. You just feel great walking through there. From my understanding, I haven't necessarily been there, but like the big New Yorks, big metros, you're gonna smell piss and shit, and that's just not gonna be the case. Now every once in a while, as I spoke about in the previous video, after a hard party night, and some different alleys that aren't renovated alleys, you could see some remnants of a hard drinking night from some individuals. And it being such a clean place that you can take you and the family down, you can go from there to really have just a great day of shopping, whether that's Tula, Sierra, the Cupboard, or Pendleton. There's different places throughout Old Town Square and downtown that just are really fun, and you can go spend some time and spend some good money, support local, and keep your dollars here in Fort Collins and Northern Colorado. So those are the honorable mentions of some of the reasons why Old Town Square and Fort Collins is my favorite place. But now let's get into the top 4 reasons why really it stands head and shoulders above the rest. Which, number 4, it's just a family-friendly, clean place. You can take your kids down to the splash pad. Yes, I did talk in previous video about the transients that are in Old Town Square, but in general, there's just no issues. The activity and families that are down there having a good time kind of almost outweigh anything and everything and push out the kind of the negativity. So It's just a place where you can bring your kids, the screaming, the laughter, the joy during the spring summers at the splash pad, or walking hand in hand down the plaza or down the sidewalks to the next shop to grab lunch. It's a place that you can go spend some time with your family and not worry about, one, if you're gonna get hit by a car because of some speeding traffic nearby, or get pestered or bothered by, any type of transits. There are some down there, but not a ton, not anything to remove me wanting to take my family down there. Really any opportunity that I can get. Number 3 are movie nights and concerts. Now, unfortunately, we haven't been able to have too many of these over the last 18 months with the pandemic and everything, but Old Town Square has the stage. And about five or so years ago, we completely renovated, the Downtown Development Authority completely renovated the plaza, moved the stage from the middle of the plaza to really the north side, making it extremely accessible for large groupings. And that's just one of many places when you have the Bohemian Nights New West Fest, concerts all over the place, but one of the main stages is there in Old Town Square. Whether it's yoga on Saturday, Sunday mornings, or movie nights on Thursday evenings, concerts on Friday evenings, or random, bigger events, the stage in Old Town Square hosts lots of really cool opportunities and events where families can come down, set up a lawn chair on the plaza and kick back, relax, and watch just in a really cool environment surrounded by beautiful buildings. So in number 2, one thing that's super unique about Old Town in Fort Collins is the alleyways. And you'd be shocked. You'd be like, what are you talking about? Why would we want to go walk down alleys? Well, the Downtown Development Authority has taken a massive interest in redeveloping these alleys, to making them very, very clean, very safe, and beautiful. Planters hanging over top of you, artwork along the sides, pavers that you're walking on, artwork pieces going through, light shows, different things throughout these alleys. You will always find somebody taking pictures against the walls, bricks, or wedding photos or engagement photos. I myself took engagement photos down back by Silver Grill in that alley. Can't think of the alley name right off the top of my head right now. And then the Elizabeth was built and they brought an alley back behind Prost, and there's just really cool different alleys that you can walk down, and it's not gonna be your standard gross, trash-ridden dumpsters all over the place. We've got them in enclosures and continuously cleaned and well kept, again, with planters and flowers. So if you're coming to Fort Collins or spending time in Fort Collins, you should check out, or if you already know, those alleys really stand apart as why Old Town and Fort Collins is so unique and such a beautiful place. Which then leads me into the number 1 reason why Old Town Square in Fort Collins is my favorite place. It's a 2-part number 1, and it's just depending on what time of the year you're in. Is it winter or spring, summer, and fall? And if it's winter, here, November 2nd, we are turning on our holiday lights. They're gonna run from November 2nd to about Valentine's Day, and they light up all of College Avenue, a little bit on Mountain Avenue, and it is just a Christmas card in front of you. Driving down there in the middle, about 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, a little bit of snowfall through these historic buildings with these Christmas lights on, it is gorgeous. I really wish they would keep them on all year round, but I get it. One, the electricity bill I'm sure is through the roof, expensive, but 2, it really makes downtown the holiday seasons very special. And we down in the square, we put up holiday lights, Christmas lights that are surrounding the buildings, decorations on the buildings. We've got skeletons coming out here shortly with Halloween coming up, and then Christmas decorations coming in right after that. So it is a really fun place to be during that holiday winter season. And then in the spring, we've got flowers and everything that is just, all of our planters and medians are so well kept and beautiful. And right now is probably when they're at the fullest time. Now it's just about to get a little bit colder, but how thick, lush, and gorgeous these planters are, really from spring until end of fall. They are very well kept, and we spend a ton of money. So those are two of the part ones as to why Old Town is my favorite place to spend as much time as I possibly can. The Christmas lights during the November 2nd to Valentine's Day, and then the flowers and planters all out throughout all of Old Town, spring, summer, and fall. So hopefully you get a chance to come and enjoy and experience, and potentially if you're looking at moving here to Fort Collins, understand why it's my favorite place. And if you have any questions or want to talk to me about anything specifically, definitely feel free to give me a text, call, or email, or comment below. And again, as much as we like making these real estate videos for YouTube, we like more working with buyers, sellers, and investors for all the real estate needs. So if you have any of your top, favorite things that you love about Old Town that I missed, feel free, comment below, let me know what I missed, or maybe what I put out of place, or what should have been number one, should have been number two. Appreciate you guys watching. Until next time, guys, take care.